all, I'm Sophie. I'm a graphics editor from The Wave, and today I'm going to be sharing a reflection on my junior year so far here at MSMS. So it's definitely been a challenge to try and be a normal high school student given the world circumstances that we're trying to live through, but somehow we've managed. So in August, we were the first MSMS class to ever start virtually, and I'm not gonna lie, August was full of struggles for me. I was not used to Canvas. I definitely turned many assignments in late because the due dates were just everywhere in my brain. I could not keep up, and I just felt so much pressure to be like a part of my family at home and still like take time for me and then be like a student. It was just really hard in August, and we didn't know each other, so I was just getting on Zoom with random people every day. But by September, you really started to learn and grow with your classmates, and I definitely made some friends, which helped a lot. And then it just kind of clicked, and September then on started going really great. So I hope you enjoyed this junior reflection so far. I'm so excited to see what the rest of junior year holds, and I cannot believe that I have, after this year, one more year left of high school. Sort of scared, but really excited.
Being a couple months into MSMS, I found a groove. I don't know if it's the best groove, but I'm getting through it. At times it can be a bit much, but I'm excited, to end off first semester. I'm a part of FPA, BSA, Blue Diamonds, and Voices in Harmony. I love all of these clubs. I think they all have something unique to offer to MSMS. And I am a part of the cabinet for BSA. I also ran for class vice president, so I got that as well, and that's been pretty fun. We're making class t-shirts as I speak, and yeah, I think that this has been a great start off to junior year.
Hello, my name is Anthem, and moving into MSMS, finally, in October, it was very exciting. Being constrained to a screen and not being able to have any social interaction, it was very different, and it was very challenging in of itself. And when I finally arrived on campus, the vibe and feeling of MSMS, it really changed. Seeing everyone in person, it was crazy. And I didn't expect some people to be as tall or look how they do in person, how they did in Zoom. Campus also brought a ton of responsibilities and duties and stuff, such as work service, room inspections. Living on my own as well was just very different. I wasn't used to it. Part of me was scared that would be too much for me to handle. I would do something to get kicked off of campus or something. But overall, I would have to say coming to campus was exciting, and it was totally worth it in the end.
Hi everyone, my name is Clare. So the first semester of MSMS was kind of rough, especially since we're on a block schedule for this year, because a typical year-long class is shortened down into a semester-long class, and typical semester-long classes are shortened down into 9 weeks classes. However, I do enjoy the ability to take more classes due to the block schedule. Normally, students can only take Calculus 1 through Cal 2 in a year, assuming that the student begins MSMS with Cal 1. But on a block schedule, I'm able to take all Cal 1 through Cal 3, along with differential equations this year. ASDs that occur typically on Wednesday is another thing that I like. During ASD, we have no classes, so we don't have to join Zoom at 8 a.m. each morning, and we get to bother our teachers with questions that we have during class or after class, which is something that you should take full advantage of. Another rough experience is exam seasons. If I were to rate exam seasons, I would give it a 7 out of 10 stars for manageability, I think that's a word. At my old school, I've never had to take a final exam, so preparing for exams at MSMS were challenging for me. I would also rate it a 9 out of 10 for being a great review, and a 8 out of 10 for the necessariness, I think that's a word too. Especially in the math courses, since each courses build onto each other. So overall, if I did my math correctly, I rate exam seasons 8 out of 10. So second semester, I actually got to move in. I'm definitely not used to walking around campus for 5 to 6 minutes just to go to class or go to lunch, dinner, or breakfast. At home, I could usually get my food within like 30 seconds and wake up like a few minutes before class even starts.
So my first impressions of the second semester, they've been pretty positive. I mean, my schedule has been much more like lax compared to first semester, which has given me like more time to rest and recover from like the first semester workload. I've also like taken on some independent studies and things second semester, so I've definitely liked it a little better than first semester as well. And I'm hoping like for the rest of the second semester I can continue to work hard and like not give up near the end of the year. That's gonna be like a big thing like for me not to do. I also want to make some more friends hopefully, and overall my goal is to like prepare for senior year. So
the things that I'm really looking forward into for next year is taking multivariable calculus, linear algebra, organic chemistry, and biochemistry. The number 2 reason that I applied to MSMS was to seek opportunity in taking classes that fits my interest in STEM. Had I stayed at my old school, I would have been left with no fun STEM classes to take for my senior year.
I would say my first impressions of second semester have been pretty good. I like all of my classes, my teachers. It's really fun being back on campus. And even though it's way more of a workload than first semester, I'm excited. I hope to end out junior year on a good note and start getting ready for college applications in senior year and everything that holds. Hopefully, MSMS will be able to provide me an awesome opportunity to get accepted into a really good college. And I'm excited to see what the future holds.
So now we're in January, which is this month, and we got to come back to campus again. And I feel like now I've become a professional at packing up my life because I've done it at least 3 times now. It was so much fun to reunite with everybody and, I don't know, just talk about what you did over the holiday and maybe for some of us what we've done since October because we haven't seen each other. And in a way it just felt like another fresh start, but you were with your friends this time. So January has been really great so far. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.